Okay, so what is nonfiction? Again, nonfiction is about real things, real people, real animals, real events, and real places. Can you guys see this picture here?
Yeah.
These kind of look like the books that we have in our class, right?
Yeah.
These books are nonfiction. They talk about real stuff, real birds and bugs and your body parts and plants and flags. They're real. They're not make-believe stories, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the next one. So in nonfiction books, there are table of contents, there are bold words, there are pictures, captions, labels, a glossary, and an index. So we're going to talk about all of those things, okay? So you know what they are.
I just gotta put my straw in the trash can.
All right. All right, so first, our table of contents. In every nonfiction book, there's going to be a table of contents that tells us where we can find some specific information. So I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this in a book in our class, right?
Mm-hmm.
You probably were like, what is this? But this is just telling us what's going to be on each page. So on page 10, I know meet the titles is what they're going to talk about. Okay, so in nonfiction books, they're going to give you this table of contents to tell you what's on every page. Got it?
Okay.
All right. Next, bold words. Bold words are dark words that cause attention to those words because they're important. So look at this picture over here. Have you guys ever read a book where you saw some words that were like big and black?
Uh-huh. I did last night. I read Curious George.
You did.
And it had some big words in black on.
Those words are bold words, okay? That means those words are important for whatever reason, and we have to pay attention to those words. Okay? Bold words. All right, next, pictures. Real pictures are in nonfiction books instead of drawn or painted pictures. So you know how you may read a Curious George book. Those pictures are colored. The illustrator colored or painted those pictures, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, in nonfiction books, they are real pictures that someone took with a camera. So if you're reading a nonfiction book about panda bears or polar bears, they're going to be real pictures of those animals. Got it? All right, captions. We kind of talked about this when we were in school. Captions are words or information under a picture that's going to tell you about that picture. So look at this example here. You see this chimp? Here, down here in this circle, there's some words. And it says adult male chimps weigh 100 pounds on average. So those little words or sentences under a picture, those are called captions. And it's telling me about that picture. Okay?
Okay.
You paying attention, Angelica?
I just saw her walk away. Does she have slime in her hand?
All right, you guys should be listening. All right, next, labels. I think we kind of talked about this too. Labels give information by pointing to an object in a picture. So look at this picture of this toucan. I think it's a toucan. They have this word here, and they're pointing to the bird. It's pointing to the bill. And this label is telling me what that is, okay?
Yes.
Just like this picture down here, these labels are pointing to what exactly is in the picture. It helps you figure out what that is. So this label down here, tadpoles, if that wasn't there, we wouldn't know what that is, right?
Yeah.
So that's why they put labels there. Okay. All right, glossary. A glossary is a list of hard words and their meaning, and it helps the reader understand what that word means. So if you're reading a book and there's a hard word in there, a nonfiction book, that word is probably in the back of the book and it's going to tell you what it means. So this is just an example of some words and what they mean. Okay? A lot of nonfiction books have these. All right, and lastly, an index. An index is a list in ABC order of all the topics in a book. It's kind of like the table of contents that's in the beginning, but the index is in the back of the book. And everything is in ABC order, and it tells you what page it was on. Okay? All righty, so now we are going to do it together. We are going to look at a book, a nonfiction book. Alrighty, so this book, guys, is called Earth and Moon. Well, before we get started, any questions? Thumbs up if you have a question. Angelica, what's your question?
My question is, what is this book about?
We're gonna find out. Savannah, what's your question?
My question is that I think it's
You have a question, Savannah? You good? You good? All right. So, guys, this story, well, this isn't a story because this is nonfiction. This is real information we're about to read. This book is called Earth and Moon. So remember, nonfiction is going to give us real information. This is not made up. This is not fake. This is real. Okay? So if the title is called Earth and Moon, what are we going to be talking about?
in the moon.
The Earth and the Moon. You're absolutely right. All right, look at this page. What do you guys notice here? What's here? What is this called here? Remember we talked about this.
Table of contents.
This is a table of contents, guys. It's telling me on page 4, we're going to talk about our home. On page 6, we're going to talk about night and day. That is what a table of contents is. That's what it's for. It tells you what's going to be on every page, okay?
Yes.
All righty. All right, our home. I'm not going to read the whole story. I just want you guys to see the things that are in nonfiction books, okay? So our home, we all live on Earth. Earth is a round planet in space that rotates or spins. It also travels around a big bright star. Guys, notice anything that nonfiction books have on this page? Savannah, what do you notice?
That the
Yes, but we're looking for things in nonfiction books. Remember those things? Bold words, pictures, glossary, index, table of contents. You see any of that here? You might need to put your telescopes on. They're there. Angelica, what do you notice?
I notice the sun is here in the morning.
No, we're talking nonfiction. Look at these words, guys.
The moon goes down when the sun goes down.
Well, we're looking for nonfiction things, Angelica.
The moon goes up at night. Then the sun goes up at morning.
I know, but we're looking for things in nonfiction books. So look on this page. Look at these words. This word is real dark. You see that, Olivia? You got a question?
No.
No? This is a bold word, planet and rotates. That means these words are important for some reason. Okay? Anything else, Savannah? You know something else? Something's wrong with your mic. Can you say that again?
These big words and when they are dark, and it starts with rotate.
Right, planet and rotates. Those words are dark. They're bold words. That means they're important. There's one other thing. I'm gonna give you a hint. Look here. Anybody? Riley? You have a question, Riley? No? Guys, we have a caption here. These words above this picture is telling me what's going on here. It says, Earth is always moving. There's a caption there. Let's go to the next page. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, wow.
Night and day.
Night and day. You cannot feel it, but Earth is always moving. It takes 24 hours to make one full turn. As it rotates, the part of the Earth that faces the sun gets light and warmth on that part of the planet. It is day. Now, I'm not worried about what we're talking about here in the book.
I guess
the things that we see. What do you guys see? We talked about the things in nonfiction books. What do you guys see? Savannah?
I see captions.
You see captions?
Daytime in New York, and I can see too.
Okay. Olivia, what do you see?
I see the Earth.
Okay.
And I see that little I see a spinny thing spinning spinning around. And
Okay. Okay. Angelica?
I see the Liberty statue.
The Statue of Liberty. Yes. But here, guys, I wish I could mark on here. Here we have captions. Uh-oh. We have captions. You see these little words by these pictures?
Yes.
They're telling us what's going on in that picture. Okay?
Yes.
And we have more captions.
Wait.
Day.
Oh, wow.
The sun.
China.
Oh, it is nighttime in China. We have all these labels. It's telling us.
Morning.
You're not even saying anything, so put your hands in mine. You're not even saying nothing.
All right, so yes, there are labels here. We have captions in this book. We have bold words.
Phase. Phase.
That's good that we don't really know. That's probably why it's bold. All right, let's get to the back. Let's see what's in the back. Glossary. Anybody remember what a glossary is? We kind of